Hey everybody, this is Rory McDonald from MacDon and Associates. Thank you for joining us today on Tuesdays with Rory. And I have a local business owner, a friend, a brother in Christ in a lot of ways. And I'm super pumped for him to be joining with me here in the studio. This is Issac Thapa, the garage door expert of Thapa Services LLC. What's up, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy that you're joining me in the studio. And so many people are going to have the opportunity to hear a little bit of your story and you coming here to the States and starting your own business, becoming an entrepreneur, and why you do what you do. And I'm super excited about that, man. It's gonna
Well,
be cool.
thank you very much for inviting me on your podcast.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
absolutely. I had to have you on. Actually, I reached out to a bunch of other business owners and stuff, and you're the only one who was like, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I want to be in there. How's Friday?" And here we are. So, no, that's awesome, man. So, you've got a kind of a crazy story, right? I went
Yes.
to high school. My wife is best friends with your wife, so we're good friends now, right?
Oh yeah.
But no, it's been cool to see your journey, kind of everything. I don't want to give too much of it away, but tell everybody a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Well, my legal name is Saruk, but I go with Isaac because it's way easier to pronounce
Little
it,
bit.
and yeah, so everyone can relate to. And uh, well, my story starts with I came here in 2019 of November. Uh, I came in a fiance visa, of course. Me and my wife met in a YWAM. It's a a mission organization, and we worked together, and that's how we met in Nepal, and we liked each other, and we
Fell
decided,
in love.
yep. And we got engaged in back my home, and then I applied for a fiance visa, and I got my fiance visa and got to America in 2019 of November, and we got married on end of November, and then I that's how I got here. But from there in 2019, my green card process started, and all COVID hit in 2020, so it was a long process of me getting my green card, and not being able to work and just being at home was very stressful. And uh, at the very first of 2020, like January, I decided, we both decided that we're gonna be here for a long time in America. So we're like, okay, we got to find something to do now. And my wife was already working, and just by her income we couldn't be able to do a lot of things what we would like to do. So I started to look for jobs, and I was looking for anything. So I had a brother-in-law, Cecilia's brother-in-law, who I knew that he owned a garage door business. So I reached out to him, and he said, yeah, my your uncle, and I didn't know,
Yeah.
owns a business. So why you can come over, and we'll pay you like $10 an hour and learn this trades. I think it's a great business, and we'll go from there. And I said, well, let's do it. And
Yeah.
then I start learning. Like, I learned for like 2 3 months. I did for that $10 an hour thing for like 2 3 months. And then finally my brother-in-law uh, moved to his own business, start doing his own thing. So my uncle needed help, so he asked me if I would join him, and I said yeah. And I said, but I think I might need a little bit more than $10 an hour to live here.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
then he said, okay, I'll give you 20% of my profit. I said, okay, that sounds great. So I start doing that, and I learned the trades. And then few months later, around in May, he start like around there that time, like my green card process started to come through. So I got my green card, and I started to work with him like seriously. And so we were, yeah, just with my uncle we started to work. And uh and he suggested me like, hey, you should open up your own business.
Yeah.
And I said, well, why? Like, I want to know why you think I should own a business. And he showed me all the advantages of having a business. And I said, you know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And of course, I prayed about it, and well, me and my wife talked about it, and we felt the nod that Lord was leading us towards that way. So we're like, okay, heck yeah, let's do it. And then filed my LLC, and then everything started to happen since 2020 of May.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. So you came from person living in Nepal, right? In were you Kathmandu?
Yes.
In Kathmandu, Nepal, to married living in the United States without a job,
Yeah.
which has got to be so hard.
Yeah.
To married living in the United States, having a baby too, because you have a son
Yes.
and you have a second on the way.
Yes.
Yeah, little boy, right?
Yeah.
And now you are a business owner
Yes.
here in the United States, here in Michigan.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, doing whatever you want to make your dreams, make your son's dreams, make your life better, make your family's life better.
Yeah.
That's super cool, man. Super awesome to see happening. What is your uncle, the business that he owns? What's the name of that business?
It's Bee Hunter Services LLC.
Okay, Bee Hunter Services. Give you guys a shout out too. You got Isaac started. We gotta shout you guys out. But yeah, man, that's super cool. So you had all these different options. You could have gone. Costco's right down the road, right?
Yeah.
It's right off Hall Road. You could have gone to Meijer. There's 100 of them, right?
Yeah.
There's construction places that are always hiring. But you said, no, I'm going to go out. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to try and make this thing happen on my own.
Yes.
By opening up Thapa Services LLC. And you went and did it. What went in your mind? What was going on in your mind when it made, like, why take the risk at that point? Like, what is the benefit that you were looking at going, this is worth me taking the risk?
Yeah.
Versus me playing it kind of more safe. What was going through your head during that time?
Well, I give big thank you to my uncle who gave me a lot of ideas to do it, and why owning your own business is a great thing. And one of the things he said is, like, everyone would like it because you get to get off work anytime you want.
Sure. Yeah.
You get to control your work. Like, you get to say, yes, I can do this, or you can say, no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
That freedom. And the most important part for me was the family time, and working like 9 to 5 job and under someone's authority. I don't hate that part, but the thing that I hate is the things that I can't do with my family.
Sure.
Like working 9 to 5, it's very hard to make time for family because you gotta wait so long to get a vacation of 1 week, and my thing was, I don't want to miss my kid growing up,
Sure.
and I wanted to be there for my baby and my wife, and just make memories and stuff. And like, I get to control my own business and however much I like to make.
Heck yeah.
So
yeah. No, that's very similar to a lot of entrepreneurs. I'm the exact same way, man.
Yeah.
Like when I was a teacher, there's a people know teachers don't get paid a ton of money, which I didn't get into it for the money. No
Yeah.
teacher does. They get into it because it's what they feel called to do.
Yeah.
And I definitely was called into it. It was crazy being called out of it. That's for sure. But
Yeah.
part of the reason why is I was called to spend more time with my family, called
Yeah.
to spend time with my wife and my kids. And part of being an entrepreneur, part of being a business owner here in the United States or really anywhere is
Yeah.
you've got the freedom to prioritize what's a priority to you that day.
Yes.
It's sometimes it's family, sometimes it's working out.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's, I don't feel good. I need to stay in bed and I need to get better. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's, hey, let's go out and let's work 70, 80 hours this week.
Yeah.
It changes based off of the circumstances.
Oh yeah.
For sure. So that's awesome. Very cool. So to give you guys a quick idea, Isaac, you're a jack of all trades. You do it all.
Yeah.
The other day I called him and he was tearing down somebody's back porch, which that's the story we kind of need to get into.
Yes.
Because that is a crazy, awesome, cool story of what it is that you shared with me, which you know what I'm talking about. But his specialty, and I can speak directly to this, is garage doors. I called Isaac. It was winter. My garage door was not opening. We had just moved into a foreclosure and like nothing was working in the garage outside of it wasn't blowing away. And, we had to physically open up the garage door. I've got a wife with 3 kids at the time and she's opening the garage door while there's, a foot of snow outside.
Yeah.
And I go, hey man, Isaac, I need you to come over here, fix this garage door. I don't even know what's wrong with it, but just let me know what I owe you,
Yeah.
basically. He came over, I think it was less than 24 hours later
Yeah.
in the snow,
Yes.
got my garage door fixed, replaced all the rollers. So now it like even closes better,
Yeah.
and put a new garage door opener on it.
Yeah.
Ordered everything that I needed to get it fixed because I don't have a clue what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Had it fixed within 24 hours, and it's, I mean, my wife now has the ability to get in and out of the garage without having to get out of the car, which
Yeah.
is such a blessing.
Yeah.
So, but that's the kind of service that he provides. I literally posted that, and like 3 people
Yeah.
reached out to you.
Yeah. I
And
got like almost 3 or 4 business out of it.
heck yeah. And
Yeah.
and things, they probably can say the exact same things
Yeah.
as I'm saying too. But like I said, jack of all trades. If there's something that you're like a specialist at, it's garage doors.
Yes.
Yeah, that is
It is.
your creme de la creme.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. But tell us a little this story about the deck that you recently redid.
Well, this is pretty insane because I drive a 30-year-old truck, 31-year-old. I drive 1992 Ford F-150, which I bought it for $1,600, and I put a lot of money, and I was just tired of putting money in that 30-year-old truck, and I really needed a new truck for my business. So I was thinking like what can I do more to make more money, because right now the market right now with the garage door is pretty insane because of the prices and all the uh waiting time and shipping time. It's been crazy, so it's been a little slow. So I wasn't making a lot of money, to not a lot of money, but I wasn't making as much as money that I would make in summer. So, but we still prayed about it, and we felt the nudge that we should get a new truck instead of pouring more money into that 30-year-old truck. So, I was asking Lord to provide me more jobs, and if this was His will, I need confirmation, or I need a miracle here.
Yeah.
So, I got a call from your mom.
Okay.
After she came from uh, Colorado visiting your
My
brother,
yeah.
and then she said her garage door keypad is not working. So it was a holiday weekend that
I think so. Yeah.
yeah. And I just went there at it was around 6 o'clock in the evening. I just went there and fixed it. And she, as I was talking, she was asking me how the business was going, and I said, it's really going slow right now. I'm trying to get some side jobs and all that stuff. And she literally opened her eyes like big, and then she goes, "Do you want to tear down a deck?" I said, "Tear down a deck." I said, "Well, I have never done it, but sounds easy."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, I'll do it." And then she goes, "Where are you available?" I said, "I'll be there tomorrow to do it." And she told, I said, "Where's the deck?" She goes, "Right there in the backyard." And she went and showed me the lady who wanted her deck to be tore down, and I talked to her. And normally, for the like those like your mom, the people that I know and who give me the job like that, I normally don't give them the price like, okay, you have to pay me this much to do the job. I just gave her the flexibility. Said, "Ma'am, I said, you can pay me however much you want. I don't care. I'll tear down the job. I need the money and I'll need the job, and I'll happy to do it." And
Yeah.
she said, "Well, she like, should I mention the price or?"
She mentioned an astronomical number
Yes.
that any other construction guy would look at them with big eyes and go, "Okay,
Oh yeah.
let's
I
do
would
it."
take it. Yeah.
And that was not Isaac's response. His response was,
Yeah. So she gave me an astronomical number, and I said, "Oh shoot, I can't. I need the money, but I can't take that much money out of someone to dare literally do a simple job." And I said, "Ma'am, I can't take that much money, but you can lower the price and you can give me whatever." And she gave me another astronomical price. And I said, "Ma'am, I know you're excited to get this down, but I need you to calm down and maybe rethink again." And
yeah,
she said, "Okay, then I will really think about this, and I'll just pay you when the job is done." I said, "Great, I'll be here. I'll start doing the job." So I do the job. I finish the job, And then she hands me the money, and she tells me this amount. And that was the exact amount that I needed for a down payment for my truck.
Wow. That's
So
crazy.
it's just
That's crazy.
crazy to me that
Yeah.
how everything worked out, and how Lord was really looking after
Yeah.
me, and how miracle happened. So
For sure. And I want to stress really quick something on this. Like, I don't want to say the exact amount.
you know,
I don't want to say the exact amount, but
No.
the initial conversation of this person asking him to tear down the deck, I go, Isaac, I will be there tomorrow. I would be there tomorrow to tear down the deck for that amount. If that's what you're, oh my gosh, we're talking thousands of dollars. And
Yes.
Isaac said, no, that's too much money.
Yeah.
No, that's too much money. No, that's too much money. Literally didn't even know what you were going to get paid on this.
No.
Went there, did the job, got paid. You're very happy. She seems very excited and very happy. My guess is you got a referral person out of this because you took care of your client sitting in front of you, not taking advantage of them, which you easily could have just nodded your head and said, okay, right? But you didn't do that. You did the right thing. You took care of them, which is one of the staples of what it is that this whole idea, this podcast is all about, what it is we're doing. My business, we revolve around taking care of people.
Yeah.
The Royal Oath Insurance Group, who we're partnered with here, they revolve around taking care of people. They're not, they don't want to just sell an insurance policy. We don't want to just sell a house. It's our goal to gain a lifelong client because your trust in us in that transaction is so good.
Yeah.
And I know, and this is part of the reason why I'm so happy to have you on, you share that same ideology.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of my biggest thing about having this business and why I like to do it is because I get to control how I can react to people, and how I can treat people. Like I like to treat people as everyone as equal. I don't give prices to people who have like a lot of people who has in West Bloomfield, they have a lot of money, maybe,
Yeah.
but I don't charge them different money than the people who are from Detroit, so I charge everyone the equal amount of money, and that's what I would like to do. And I treat them how they're supposed to treat, like, like a customer, and how I can make them happy and what they really need.
Yeah.
And what I like to sell what they really need, not what, like, this might happen in 10 years, so you're better off getting a new one.
Yeah.
That's 10 years away. Why do you need a brand new thing right now?
Yeah.
So I want to talk about something else too. Like I got uh uh I had a customer, and he wanted a spring job, like just a grass door torsion spring replaced, and he called this
Wait, hang on, say that one more time. The torsion springs, you're talking about the torsion spring on the garage.
Yes.
Okay.
He had that broken. So he called this big company, like a huge company, like nationwide company, which I can't tell the name because
Sure, no, it's okay.
Nationwide company, and they quoted him to replace the springs. Hear me this: springs, 2 springs.
Yeah.
They quoted him $1,200.
$1,200.
$1,200 to replace the torsion springs.
Okay.
And he told me that, and I said, I'm really glad you called me, because that's astronomical. Like, that's like you can get replaced your torsion spring like 5 times with that money. You know? So I gave him a price of maybe $250, and then he was like, really? And then I said, yeah, you don't have to pay $1,200. So I went and did the job. I said $250. I wrote the bill of $250. He gave me another $50 like tip, just because he said, like, thank you, man. Thank you for not ripping us up.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. Like, I don't try to rip people off, or I'm not there to take people's money,
Sure.
Like, I like to make my honest money. Like, that's what it charges and what all that is.
Which is, honestly, it'd be really easy to do in your world.
Yeah.
Because not everybody deals with garage doors every day. Like, it's just reality. You really could.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful that you don't. I'm thankful that I know your character enough to know that that's not how you operate, which is awesome. If people were to reach out to you or try and follow some of the things that you're doing, because I know you're starting to pick up a little bit more on social media. I saw you're on Instagram now.
Yeah.
Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
What are some ways that they can reach out to you in addition to searching Thapa Services LLC?
Yeah.
On Facebook and Instagram? How else can they reach out to you?
They can reach out on my phone number. It's 586-305-0373. And they can personally message me on Facebook or Instagram. My Facebook page is, as you said, Thapa Services LLC. You can easily find it. There's no one else, I guarantee it. uh, and I'm working on this YouTube channel late now. How to put up a garage door and everything related to garage door. So soon I'll have a YouTube channel about that too. So
Cool.
hopefully that goes well too.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. Sure you get some followers even through
Yeah.
this. So if you need to reach out to Isaac, you can reach out to him. You can reach out to me. I'd be happy to send his information over to you as well. But we're so incredibly thankful that you joined us today on Tuesdays with Rory. Thank you, Isaac, too. Thanks for coming in. And you're kind of in between jobs right now. You're running over to where, Sterling Heights next?
Yeah.
Sterling Heights to install a new garage door.
New two openers
For a garage. Okay. So he's headed over to go do that. So we got to get him going. Yeah. But so thankful that you came in here too, man. I'm really appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. You guys have a very blessed day, and we'll catch you next time on Tuesdays with Rory. See ya.